1, 2, ready, go.
You think I'm coming to a dead stop, that I was never going anywhere. Now I'm gonna make some jaws drop. You gotta catch them when they're unprepared. You never thought I would amount to much. I guess you thought I'd choose the wrong path. I'm so sorry that I didn't keep in touch. Guess who's gonna have the last laugh? After all this time, I just want you to know I've been looking over my shoulder. Remember the ones I called my friends? Well, they were just pretend, just pretend. As I'm getting a little bit older, I'm forgetting exactly where I've been, but I can't live again. Thank you for the good advice. I believe you told me give up, you're never gonna get it right. Tomorrow you'll be thinking twice. I'm gonna make you swallow your words tonight. You always told me I should listen. How do you sleep at night? Comes down to a difference of opinion. It never was a fair fight. And after all this time, I still can't let it go. I've been looking over my shoulder. Remember the ones I called my friends? Well, they were just pretend, just pretend. As I'm getting a little bit older, I'm forgetting exactly where I've been, but I can't live again. After all this time, I've lost control. I've been looking over my shoulder. Remember the ones I called my friends? Well, they were just pretend, just pretend. As I'm getting a little bit older, I'm forgetting exactly where I've been, but I can't live again.
Yeah, very nice. Almost there. What's the name of that one?
Last Laugh.
Last Laugh, off the new?
That is off the new track.
Off the new track. There it is, right there. We're doing the jam session live on TomsRiver.tv. The phone number, 732-506-9311. Hey, hi. You with me now? Okay, there we go. Hey, there it is. Yeah, so 506-9311 if you want to call in. Now, the more I check you guys out live and the more I listen to them, I'm impressed by the egg shaking. That's very good.
All right.
That's a very underused instrument, definitely.
Absolutely.
And you two with the vocal harmonies. And Ed and Zach, when did you guys discover, like right off the bat, like 9 years ago, that you had that? Because you guys really are on point with the harmonies.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we've been working at that for a long time. We've been taking vocal lessons for a couple of years. You know, we've been playing together 9 years, but I wouldn't say it was all a very fruitful experience.
Yeah. I
The
think it
whole
was
9 years.
probably around our senior year of high school. It was going back like 5 years. We started messing around with the harmonies and you know, a lot of different influences. You know, you said Simon and Garfunkel before. You know, we listened to a lot of them, the Beatles. You know, Eagles. A lot of those harmony type groups. And you know, we tried to do it for a long time. We had a couple other guitarists at one point. We were trying to do the 3-part harmonies, and
Yeah.
you know, it's something where it needs to be executed well for it to be effective. Because you know, when we're trying to do the harmonies and it's off, then it's like really off.
Makes you appreciate the Eagles.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
they always
absolutely.
had such great harmonies. Would you consider the band you mentioned some of your influences?
Oh, definitely,
Definitely.
Yeah.
definitely.
Beatles are like my favorite band.
Absolutely, yeah, great band.
Yeah, and then you know, we got a lot of, especially with the drums and bass. You know, we're doing a lot of Blink-182 influence, especially with Philly tears it up on drums. You know, real
Yes,
Travis
sir.
Barker
Travis
and
Barker, main influence. But of course, I go with my old school influences like Buddy Rich, best drummer to ever live, jazz
the
legend.
Police,
Yeah,
of course,
sure.
the Police.
Stuart
You know,
Copeland of the Police, John Bonham of Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Just gotta have those main influences.
Now, since you're in modern day playing, I guess, how would you describe your music? I don't want to put a label on it. How would you describe it? Would you say it's alternative, adult alternative, or
yeah, it's kind of like
folky?
alternative. Well, it's got a totally different feel to acoustic than our full band scene. We're definitely a lot more up tempo and.
And I heard that when I was checking it out on the site, listening
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
tunes,
it's
definitely.
like high energy alternative rock. We have a tough time classifying ourselves.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, that's like the chick I was watching the other night on American Idol. They said, why you can't find yourself, and she says, "Well, if I don't label myself, why should you label me?" So now everybody knows that I watch American Idol, I guess. Nevertheless, so you said your influences are more the classic rock bands, which, to be honest, to hear that, I'm a little surprised. I know from listening that you guys definitely have, the classic rock sound and stuff in the harmonies, but I would think that you're going for more of that softer alternative edge, and I can't really think of a band, but
Foo Fighters, sorta.
okay,
Like, yeah, I mean, we've definitely got influences across the board.
Yeah.
Definitely, Foo Fighters, a lot of like newer, the Receiving End of Sirens, Circus Survive, definitely, feel up and getting them. Sublime, a lot of Bob Marley and that sort of stuff too.
Absolutely.
So, like, really, really spread out across the board.
yeah, that's excellent because it seems like it makes you well-rounded, and with those vocals, I tell you, pretty impressive, very good.
Well, thank you, sir.
So you guys want to throw one more before we go to a break? Want to do another song?
Yes.
All right, and then when they come back from the song, we'll take a break, and then we'll talk about a little bit about Facebook, MySpace, and websites, because you guys are in on all of it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So let's get a little bit more. Once again, I'll give you the phone number while we have a minute. 506-9311-732, 506-9311, to talk to our friends almost there out of Monmouth County. They're going to be playing a big show coming up this weekend. We're going to tell you all about it. But right now, let's check out another tune from them. Here's their EP CD, and they'll tell you where to get it in just a minute.